These are the moments that define Fortnite history.
Tayson on all walls, but he sees everything through. Finds it. A big matchup. Tayson takes them all.
Zate is in the open.
Clutches when the stakes are the highest.
Booga can soar up into the sky. Go for it. Here it is. Shockwave to height.
Breaks through the wall.
Shot's gonna be fired. And they do it. Become legends are on top.
Demonstrations of skill that leave our jaws on the floor.
It's flying on in. Oh, the 150.
Did this year's Global Championship have any all-time Fortnite moments? If yes, how many? And which was best? Spoiler alert, this tournament was special.
He was special.
Let's look at the 5 greatest moments from this year's Global Championship and understand how well they will stand the test of time. Please like, sub, and use code WeClutchUp in the Fortnite item shop. In the Global Championships, there were many prominent off-spawn fights, but at Brutal Beachhead, the fight between Andalex and Sato and Acorn and Cold had an incredible moment. In a 50-50 drop, as Sato was going for a chest, Acorn did this, slide kicking him to his death. The broadcast missed this moment, but have no fear, as we're swimming through the depths of social media to find great moments for you. By the way, this was symbolic for Andalex and Sato, as they came 47th. Number 4 is an unbelievable 2v1. Game 4 came down to PeterBot and Poyo versus Swizzy. Against the world's most fearsome duo, Swizzy did this.
Swizzy could actually take it, but PeterBot trying to shut that dream down. PeterBot, oh my God, is all he needs. Swizzy takes it home.
PeterBot and Poyo get taken down to the hands of Swizzy.
What made this extra special is Swizzy's duo Vanya was denied his visa, so he could not compete, meaning Swizzy went from potential tournament winner to playing with a Phil, Yapko, against all odds finishing 10th. Next is the 12th and final game. In the 2022 Invitational, Quazi and Veno were in second place going into Game 12, and they made one of the gutsiest calls of all time, and decided to contest Cammy and Seti off spawn. One fight to decide the tournament. Unfortunately, this play failed.
Breaks through the wall.
Shot's gonna be fired. And they do it.
But 2024 rhymed with 2022, as Quazi and Thomas were in second going into Game 12. Do they contest PeterBot and Poyo off spawn, or do they play out Game 12 and hope for the best? Leading into the game, this was all people could talk about.
You know, I do respect the fact Quazi and Thomas HD and their ability to stick to their guns, not be pressured into a decision that can throw their entire opportunity away.
Quazi played into it when he marked Peter and Poyo's drop spot. It was a troll, but there was insane tension as people stayed glued to every moment of the top 2 teams, until Quazi and Thomas went down in mid-game.
He's missing every opportunity that rotates. Thomas HD, Quazi have to go for a fight here, but no! They get caught!
Giving Peter and Poyo their winning moment.
Come on. Come on, bro. Let's go, baby.
And a victory lap.
As far as health is concerned, PeterBot's already got one knock on to Trulex. It's just Chicho standing between them at this point. And PeterBot finds his 3rd victory royale on the day.
As viewers of this channel will know, the story of 2024 was PeterBot and Poyo's domination. After 2 weak games to start day 2, they'd coughed up an over 100-point lead to Quazi and Thomas, with Quazi and PeterBot both solo clutching. Peter did this.
Have to stay ahead of PeterBot, who is on the low ground with a down teammate. PeterBot, so much more to work with, however, it's still so close for everyone else. Another med kit is going to start coming out for Quazi.
He's just doing everything he can to survive. PeterBot, though, gonna pick up Teeny in the process. Quazi finds another into Rapid. Not gonna get a chance, though, to collect the body loot instead. He's scrambling, trying to remain out of sight here. Trulex and Chicho right behind him, but PeterBot grabs him in the end.
That's exactly what he needed as well. PeterBot trying to take back these points here. Finishing off Trulex now inside of a top 5 situation up on height. It's Dukes though with PeterBot looking to fight back. Do not count him out. It is all solos remaining here. Chicho goes down. The next one is down too. Batman Booga sent out here. PeterBot looking at 1v1v1 and another one. Down goes Bars. Can he find the final fight here? Dukes is excellent in these type of scenarios, but PeterBot is just a little better. Up top, the high ground hit is good, and he needs to go. And he does it again.
This was one of the best plays of all time, and for almost any player would be a career-defining moment. But just 2 games later, he topped it, which is incomprehensible to believe, but it happened. In Game 11, with Poyo down and Quazi and Thomas going elimination for elimination with him, PeterBot did this.
PeterBot from the low ground, forced to throw out the armored wall, but everybody's got their eyes on the prize. It seems as though they've all pinpointed the fact that this is a solo operation.
And look, he's still trying to possibly save his teammate. Remember, Poyo has a lot of kills as well in the extra material, but no, he has to give it up. He has to leave him behind. And we have seen PeterBot be here before. I mean, he just won a game where he clutched it up. So, top 14 now. It's not over just yet. Quazi still alive. Thomas HD on the front side of zone. PeterBot is just cooking, though. Taking down Teeny now. Every single time he drops a team and finds more eliminations, he is gapping himself away from 2nd and 3rd place.
And think about the mental game. It's starting to unfold for Quazi and Thomas. They're watching this elimination feed light up. PeterBot, regardless if he's got Poyo or not, he's willing to make some miracles happen. Low ground control, though, belongs to Thomas HD and Quazi. They're trying to make some eliminations happen. They need those points. They've got 5 already, but PeterBot just continuing his massacre at this stage.
Keep your attention down to the bottom right now. As Thomas HG just found elimination in low ground, and they're starting to put the pressure while PeterBot's trying to rotate. Thomas is going to find another one down low, and he is still cooking here. Meanwhile, Quazi backs him up and takes down Reet on the low ground there, and they are just turning up. This is why they're 1st and 2nd place, giving into this 11 match right here. They are decimating the lobby.
It's a 1 versus 2 scenario, but PeterBot is just making it happen. Thomas HD and Quazi sitting at 8 eliminations already, though. But PeterBot gets another ritual isolated. No Reet in sight because he's been taken out earlier on. And PeterBot continuing to tarp his way through the low ground. There's a possibility, MDF, these two might actually just clash head on.
We have a 2v2 and then all solos in between. One of those solos is, of course, PeterBot. Rapid is gonna fall as well, and he just does not stop claiming eliminations at this point. Booga on the backside of zone. Don't come out, son. It's not gonna go well if you step into Peter's domain. Meanwhile, Thomas HD, Quazi are setting up the victory royale.
It's PeterBot and Booga.
Oh my God.
Deal with, but PeterBot gets a huge chunk out of Quazi.
Which came down to a 1v1 versus Quazi, with everything on the line.
Could the impossible happen?
Quazi versus Booga up top. Takes him down. Quazi versus PeterBot now. How badly do you want it? Quazi is looking for the tag. Both shots can easily go any way. Peter finds the first one. Can he get the second? He is incredible.
The second time today, PeterBot.
A 44-point swing that ended up being the difference. Given the stakes, the story, and the unbelievable demonstration of skill, this is possibly the greatest moment in Fortnite history. And when PeterBot completes his storied Fortnite career, it will likely be his finest moment. But it's safe to say the Global Championship blessed us with 4 other great moments. A PeterBot solo clutch that would be the greatest moment in basically any other tournament, an incredibly tense and exciting Game 12, and gave Quazi an opportunity to troll. Swizzy 1v2ing the greatest duo who ever lived with a game on the line, Acorn's 1 part genius, 1 part skill, and 1 part hilarious off-spawn play, 5 moments that won't be forgotten, one of which will be, at worst, top 5 all-time moments. Playwright Thornton Wilder said, "We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures." And doesn't that describe the greatness displayed in the Global Championship? Like, sub, and check out our other videos. Turn on notifications because we're going to drop our full Global Championship recap in just a few days.